Just stay and then close-up lockdown.
I think sometimes people don't know how that Nashville's actually a real city. You know, they always think of it as like a, little country town.
We're getting the Houston Oilers now. We're robbing other cities now.
I know.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, could you sit back on the Okay, we're going to speed, Jimmy. Anytime you want to start.
All right, just between us guys. No one's watching this anyway.
Okay, good.
How many times you screw up that scene with Michelle Pfeiffer so you could kiss her over and over again?
20, 30 times, I think. It was the first day of shooting. We had to shoot that scene.
That's really was. They started out with that one, huh?
Yeah, why not? And originally there was no kiss in it at all, and then the producers added a kiss, which I was glad for. I voted for. In fact, I wanted to do the whole cable version, with the
getting to know you.
Yeah,
would have been away.
But nothing. Yeah, it was fun. It's always awkward, but it's funny because you'll see actors talk about love scenes and they'll go, it's always so technical, and there's all these people standing around. Hey, I'm kissing Michelle Pfeiffer. There's nobody else in the room.
I always thought she's pretty hot stuff anyway.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
I've been watching her from when she did a movie called Hollywood Nights with Tony
Remember
Danza.
that? With
Tubby's Drive-In. I love that movie.
That was kind of...
Go see that one, folks. That's a funny movie.
It is funny, actually.
Well, we would like it. It's an embarrassing movie in some cases, but I love it.
It was a drive-in movie.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. You're a 20-year overnight success, pretty much, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny because people say, "Oh, George Clooney, you've just been around a couple of years," but you were kind of scrounging around here for a long time.
Yeah. I was. I'm 73 years old, in fact.
Feel good to finally, not have to worry about where your next paycheck's coming from for a little while?
For a little while, you'd be stupid if you think that that's permanent. I mean, I think the advantage of being my age and getting success is you've seen, besides my family who've been up and down that road, you also get to take a look at it and go, well, we all know what this is, and we know how long you're allowed kind of in the public eye before people get sick of seeing you. I get sick of, we're doing these interviews, and I'll talk about myself for about a day, and then I'm sick of me, and I really like me. So you got to figure that's going to wear out pretty quick.
You finally got some cash. What'd you do stupid? Did you buy anything like really just dumb?
No, I've always done, I've usually been pretty good about my money. I've been making money, like a regular, making, a good regular salary for about 15 years. I've been working, so I never really kind of, our family, my dad had he'd have a variety show in Cincinnati, and we'd be a big hit, and we'd live in a mansion, and then and then suddenly we'd be broke and out of work and living in a trailer. So my thing was always about saving my money pretty good. So I was pretty good. I go out on some cars every once in a while.
See, everybody has something.
Gotta have some cars.
Yeah, some people go out and buy a car, computer. You go buy a pig.
Yeah, I get a pig.
You get extra pig.
Well, you can't get the Kentucky out of me. I call it my earthquake survival kit.
You still have your pig?
Yeah, I've had it for 9 years.
What is this thing? Is it one of those Vietnamese?
Potbelly pigs, yeah.
What do they do? I mean, do they come to you when you come home at night?
That's a little personal. I'm not allowed to answer that question. I tell you the truth, but yeah.
I always knew that.
They bring my slippers. I got him when he was just a tiny, tiny little thing, and they're miniature, and of course that was the problem. Is you think that they're going to stay, they're miniature compared to a prize-winning hog, but huge thing. He's 160 pounds. So.
What's his name?
Max.
Max. Does he watch television? Does he watch ER?
I make him. Yeah, I come home and quiz him on it.
Or does he watch the tabloid shows?
Right. Yeah, he watches hard.
My boss, he's the sexiest man on television.
Yeah, that's what he likes.
That must be really weird. I'm telling you. I mean, do you ever get? Right, so you're at home. You ever start screaming out for craft services or something like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you ever get hooked up? And you really kind of. It'd be easy to get the big head now. Really. It really would be.
Oh, yeah. It would be. I think if for a couple of things, if my family, if like my Aunt Rosemary hadn't been famous and then not, Rosemary was the biggest hit in the world in 1950, and by 1955 she wasn't. She didn't get to be less of a singer along those 5 years. In fact, she got better. Things change. She at that point didn't handle it very well, she says. The legacy that I get from that is I get to learn that this has very little to do with you, and to really enjoy every bit of this, and also understand that, it'll go away.
And to know who your friends are.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people just want to be around you now because you're famous, and you have to kind of separate that, don't you?
You can see, if you have any sense of people at all, you can see that, coming a mile away, because most people have the same friends they've had for a long period of time, and you don't bail out on them, and you just, charge them every once in a while, make them pay you.
Now, is it easy to get screwed up as a guy with all these girls throwing themselves at you? Because, I mean, you're not a bad-looking guy, but, you're rather famous and
Well, I'm
hot.
kind of attracted to you, too,
Yeah,
as a matter of fact.
And you're the hot thing of the day, so that
Right.
must be kind of strange. I mean, you got to keep your head straight and on that, too, don't you?
Yeah, but, if you're an actor working in Los Angeles at all, if you're on a television series, and I've been doing that, I've been on a TV series straight for 15 years, you're pretty used to being around beautiful women and being successful and getting some attention. So that's all a little old news for me, I've been down that road for a long time,
Just tell Max hello for me.
I will.
Nice seeing you.
Hey, nice seeing you. When you go back?